Hi. Hi. So we are here at Facebook New York and very excited to talk to you guys all about things about PLL and the final 10 episodes ever. It's really sad, but don't miss the return of Pretty Little Liars tomorrow night at 8, 7 Central on Freeform.
Yeah, it all starts, the beginning of the end starts tomorrow night.
Starts tomorrow.
The final 10 episodes.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys have our attention, so please ask us anything. I can't guarantee that we'll answer, but
we'll try.
We will definitely hear your questions.
Our best.
Yeah.
So, all right, do we want to go on a line? You want to go?
Yeah, yeah.
Heather Taylor asks, biggest lessons from your time as the liars in real life and from your characters' perspectives. Wow, that's a good one.
Don't lie.
Yeah, don't lie.
Don't lie. Yeah. From both perspectives.
It brings only trouble.
I think for all you guys, maybe you should have learned not to wear heels every day because we would run in the forest all the time.
Don't wear heels.
Don't wear heels.
You're running in the woods.
Yeah.
Or just don't go into the woods.
Yeah, or that.
Don't go into the woods.
And that part of the, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Siobhan Smith asks, if you could take anything and keep it from the set of PLL, what would it be? Outfits, couches, anything. Love from Scotland.
Oh, Scotland.
I mean, that would have been kind of awesome if we could have taken couches.
Yeah.
Imagine we're calling up like moving trucks and we're like, see you later.
I would have my living room, like my new living room. I really
that living room was
I would have taken one of those.
That was
couches
nice.
Your old living room was full of like
my
candy
old
dishes
living
and
room.
weird stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
your old house was like a dollhouse. It was like scary.
It was kind of terrible.
It was creepy.
I would have taken like all of Spencer's great room. I loved that room so much.
I would have taken all of Spencer's coffee table books.
Yeah,
we did.
Yeah, a lot of interior designer.
What would you guys have taken from Emily's bedroom?
Probably like the swim photos of you.
They didn't always have swim photos of me, so they would find some and cut them out of magazines.
That they thought looked like Shay. It was so funny.
Yeah, it didn't look like me at all.
Yeah.
Or there was just like a weird green screen of like you in a bathing suit cap, and it was like placed over a pool background. It was good. All right, what's next? Courtney Stretton, for all liars. If there's any one thing you could or would change about the program, what would it be? X, I cannot wait for the last 10 episodes, but it's going to be emotional. Also X. Vibes. If you guys could change any one thing about the program, what would it be?
I don't know if it would have been one thing to change. I would have loved to have shot in a different location. Like, I would have loved to have gone on a trip.
We wanted to
shoot in New York or like
we had the dream. Remember when we had the dream that we wanted to like take the liars
We got
all
close
over
to
the
doing
world?
New York once.
We did.
Very, very
I
close.
think we got close.
Yeah.
I think they might have just telling us what we wanted to hear at the time, but
For 7 years, like next year.
And then we would shoot on New York Street. Like whenever Hannah was in New York, it would like end up being Warner Brothers, and we were like, oh man.
So it would have been fun.
But we did say we wanted to do a crossover with girls too.
Oh, I just wanted one
And it was
episode.
Gossip Girl, I think.
Yeah, I just wanted one episode where we walked in.
Would have been amazing.
Where we all walked into like the same bar in Williamsburg and we just had like a stare off.
Yeah.
Would have been so good. What's next?
Okay, Renee Brown. What's your favorite memory from filming the entire series that's happened either on film or behind the scenes that you know you will always remember? Love you guys. We love you too.
There's so many.
There are.
I mean,
endless night shoots. I feel like we all
when
just
you get
got
really
so
goofy,
yeah,
that
super
moment when
I don't know
we'd
if
like
there's,
fall
like, a
asleep
single
on our
moment.
coats. Like I just feel like I'll never forget being in the Warner Brothers jungle and 4 a.m. and we had to be running or screaming or digging up somebody's body or covered in blood, and it was always
being
cold.
buried alive.
Yeah, and you can't. Your body's so tired and you're so out of your mind that you just start thinking everything's hilarious.
Yeah.
for some reason I'll never forget. It was episode 1 where I'm meeting up. Where I'm getting out of the car. Am I meeting up with
I'll never forget that. I saw that episode,
cold that
that
was?
moment recently, and I remember
I'll
seeing
never forget
our breath.
how my skin turned a weird color because I was so cold.
That was crazy.
They painted me pink for our fight scene because the network had notes, or the studio had notes that in my previous bikini scene I was
to look
white.
more alive,
I was this
whiter
color.
than me.
And so they said in the bikini scene where you were eating a cookie watching us fight.
Yeah, she was all warm eating a cookie in the house. We were all
it was actually
freezing
snowing
outside. It was snowing.
And they painted my body pink.
Yeah, they had to put like a tarp over you.
Meanwhile, Ash and I have like ice packs on at all times because we're always sweating.
Yeah, but I know
that was actually air conditioning here. You guys just
You
don't
were
see the air
cold that night in the
conditioning.
barn in Vancouver. That was freezing.
I'm
not as cold.
Well, I had to be outside.
I would rather be like freezing cold than hot. Because it's me, you, and Tyler. It's me, you, and Tyler. who are running hot.
I would rather be hot.
Okay, Lauren Fritsch, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, asks, for me, why do you go by Lucy when your real name is Karen? It's been bugging the crap out of me since I can't find the answer anywhere. Well, straight from the source, I'll explain to you. Karen, my name is actually Karen Lucille on the birth certificate. Karen, they're both family names, but my mom always wanted to call me Lucy, so she, like, for instance, she named me Karen Lucille, I go by Lucy. My sister's name is Julia Margaret, and she goes by Maggie. Two of the top most popular dog names in America, by the way, Lucy and Maggie.
Really?
No joke.
But that's a really southern
and it's a very
thing,
southern thing to do,
right?
to
You
use
go by
like
your middle
grandmother names or family names.
Yeah.
She wanted to keep it in the family, but I've always been a Lucy. I feel like I don't look like a Karen.
I never
I couldn't imagine
Yeah.
as a Karen.
Yeah.
There's a story straight from the source.
Yeah.
And then tell us more about Dark Aria. Sorry, and there's more to the question. And then tell us more about Dark Aria. Well, I don't really think I can share much about that, but I got to do some fun stuff with Aria that I had never done before, and a lot in Troian's episode that she directed.
was
So
really
that
fun.
was really fun. Cool.
Yeah. Did you already ask one?
Yeah.
Oh. Are we back around again, or Shay, did you get one?
We can go the opposite way.
Stephanie Madden.
Yeah,
For All Liars. When you first started filming PLL, did you all know who the real A was, or was it kept a secret from you two? Yeah, I mean, I think we all kind of hinted around at like who it would be, but the final A, was completely left.
Yeah. As a surprise.
As a very big surprise for all of us, and I think we're all very much shocked.
Do you guys remember on the pilot when we were all reading the books, and some of us would get ahead, and I feel like you got the furthest?
Yeah, I kept going.
And you got to the Mona part.
Yeah.
And I remember we were all on set in Vancouver, and you like dropped your book, and I was like, what? And I think you were like, I know who A is. And it was like this weird moment because we weren't even sure at that moment if the show was like
gonna be
officially
a series.
going or when it was going to come out, but. Yeah, so I feel like that's when we knew the original mystery, but we also didn't know if they were going to go with the Mona storyline because
Yeah,
it was
they
in
were
the books.
changing things.
Yeah.
Not everything was the same. And Mona was supposed to die, but she lived.
Toby was supposed to die.
Toby was supposed to die.
Ezra was supposed to go to jail.
That should have happened.
That should have happened. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it was Caleb. Caleb wasn't a character.
No,
Yeah, so
right,
we made
Caleb
some-
was.
it was Mike Montgomery I was supposed to date.
That's
Shut
right.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole Mona Mike storyline.
Mike and Hannah were supposed to be
Oh, I think
like
actually
a
I do
big
remember
couple.
that. Yeah.
That's so funny. Ingo Wu asks, what's your favorite line of your character, and how shocked were you when you found out who AD is? Love you all. I feel like Hannah, you've had so many great
had so
one-liners.
many
Many great lines, yeah.
I can't even remember them.
I
But
think
yes,
it's
I do.
Spencer. When you say the slutting it up one,
Yeah, everybody assumes it's Spencer just slutting it up.
slutting it up. I liked that.
That was good.
Who said she's blind, not deaf? Me.
That was you.
You said
I said that to you. She's
Yeah.
blind, not deaf, Hannah. Yeah. That was it. That was a little Emily read.
Yeah.
I know.
Little Emily Byrne.
Yeah.
I liked the, again, talking to Emily, the shy on the street, sexy in the sheets.
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
That was funny.
I like throwback to season 1 when we were all in the woods together and you, I think I said something like maybe it was a rabbit or you said that and then you were like, hello? And I was like, it's a rabbit, Hannah. It's not going to answer you.
Oh, yeah.
That was like a good
I
throwback.
remember that day so specifically.
Yeah. Do you remember
It was
coming over
so
that one
hot.
hill like so many times?
Like I had to keep going over that hill. I was in Uggs.
Yeah,
Like
our
it
feet
was
were
so
sweating.
hot. Crazy. And we were just there for hours going over that hill.
Yeah.
All
We're
day.
babies.
And all night.
Oh my
We were
God.
little ones.
Okay, guys, we only have time for 3 more questions. So Jess Shervington asks, are you happy with the season finale? And how did your character storylines... are you happy with the season finale and how your character storylines have finished? Or did you want something else for your characters?
I'm really happy with the way it turned out.
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah.
It ended in a good spot for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you could go forever with these girls. I think you know what I mean. Like you
Go in different directions, all of them.
And so I think it was nice. It was a nice spot to leave everybody, and it's definitely not like the end of their lives. It's cool. They have so much of their life ahead of them, but it's nice to like leave them in this spot. It's a beautiful ending.
Maria Aranda, I hope that's how you say that, She asks, describe in 3 words how was filming the show during the last 7 years. Oh my gosh, kisses from Spain. 3 words?
3 words. That's it. That's all we get. Maria, you're so concise.
Troyan?
Troyan,
Oh God.
What do you think?
You always say something.
Memorable.
Yes, I was gonna. I was gonna say that. I actually was. I should have just shouted out. Memorable.
Come on, shout out something now.
Memorable.
Family.
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 We're family now.
No, we are, but I thought it meant like a describing
Oh,
word.
well, whatever. It's like
Yeah, that
family.
works. Yeah, yep.
Exciting.
Exciting.
Challenging.
Challenging.
Yeah, we're just gonna spit out more
We're gonna
words.
keep going.
Life changing.
Life
Yeah.
changing.
Yeah.
There you go.
Horrible.
Okay, guys. Last question. Crystal Shannon asked, how do you all feel now that it's coming to an end, and how have you found the experience? Well, I mean, this is our first time seeing each other since, one of the first times since we've all been done filming. We wrapped in October, so I think we knew then that we still had time to promote it, so it wasn't really the end. So this week is actually the end of us probably all being together for press, for a while, for press.
Yeah.
For the show.
So it's still weird. I mean, for me, like still realizing that it's like that the chapter is coming, or the book is coming to an
We've
end.
just come to New York so many times, like all together.
Together.
When we first came and we watched the pilot episode all together.
I'll never forget
Remember?
that.
And we got to meet like Sarah Shepard, who wrote the series and all of that. We stayed at the Crut. Like it was just really awesome. And then now to think 7 years have just like flown by. It's crazy.
Well, now would be the time that we would go back to filming. 'Cause this is
filming.
our usual hiatus
That's
time.
right. That's right.
So
Yeah.
odd. Bittersweet.
Bittersweet.
But such good memories.
Well, guys, thank you so much for asking all of your great questions and hanging out with us. So be sure to watch the final 10 episodes, which start tomorrow night.
Crazy.
Yep.
Is everybody ready?
Ready.
For the final
So
10?
ready.
So excited.
Yeah.
I'm happy we're watching it all together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun.
I'm really excited. And be sure to tell us what you think.
Yeah. Thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
Thanks for the questions.